that? Oh. That's neat. Yeah, big man. Help your man with the shopping. Nah, fam, I'm not about, fam. I'm in Miami, bro. You know man's international now, fam. Check the statistics. Yeah. Alright, soon come. Yeah? Alright, you're done now. Pop.
Card game legend. Come on, man. Come on. Yo, listen. Legend.
Yes.
Legend.
Boom. Big Shaq, big Khaled. What we saying, Khaled?
They don't want us to win, so we're going to win more.
We're going to win more.
Don't play yourself.
Never.
Reward yourself.
Come on.
Legend.
Come
Legend.
on. I tell a man's not.
What's going on, baby? Welcome back for Wall Street Sessions. Hope you guys are good. Before we get into it, as always, you know, the volume's up, the tunes are up. I know Kribba is feeling good after that one. You ready for New York session, my brother?
So here's the thing, me and Keegs, it was a busy day and we're like, yo, like we would have loved to not stream this afternoon. And I say the only way I'm going to get the vibes up is with Man's Not Hot. So I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Chad, we won't even lie to you. Like,
The thing goes
I wonder if the other streamers will use the same intro music. Bray, I don't know. They seem to just do everything. But yeah, everything looking good. How's it, big man things? There we go. Thank you for being there for us, G's. We appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, Chad, we won't lie. It is the days like this that are tough. I think we are getting to year-end fatigue. And the thing is, it's like when you know you had a monster trade this morning, it's like, do I need to be here this afternoon? But we will hang out, even if we take a trade or not. We're here for the vibes with you guys. Sure, we will still see if something comes along, what we will do. But yeah, nonetheless, we're ready to go this side. But yeah, if you guys are new, do us a favor, drop a like, subscribe. We're nearly at that 21k mark now, so that's awesome. But yeah, that's all we ask from you guys. The Project G members, they loving it, so we're not even gonna say anything there. If you want to go be part of that, you guys can go join it. The Oaks are already absolutely destroying the markets over there. But we are going to get into this, and as we get ready to open up the main event here today, before this evening, the Big Daddy FAMC, if that does come around, we're going to open up the stream with a prayer as always. And this is just now before we come to you guys, just to slow down that volume a little bit as you bow our heads and get ready to open up these markets. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all back here today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for allowing us to have this gracious and amazing community. We always said where everything that you are at the core, it will always grow, it will succeed, and it will be a beautiful sight for everyone that is beholding it. We always think that with you by our side, guiding us, protecting us, leading us, there's not many things that can go wrong. Sometimes it is difficult, sometimes we see hiccups, and that's part of it. As we said before, we'll ask you for strength and you'll put us there to summon it. And if we ask you for wisdom, you'll give us those problems to solve. And that is purely because this isn't a passive love, but it's an active love. We grow together through you and with you. Lord, so once again today, as we come before you as this amazing community to all worship and praise you, we just want to pray that you be with us, protect us, and lead us if we are going astray from your path. And hopefully we can be a little bit better day by day. In your righteous name we pray this. Amen.
Amen, amen.
Chad,
amen.
And if you guys are in agreement, you guys can drop an amen there. Because there's more than two. We know his people are here and he is present and here with us. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Chad,
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's get ready to go. Brother, just check the WAP there for me when I start doing the NASDAQ. Just help the guys out there quickly.
Oh, okay.
I see they did ask something.
Okay, let me check there.
But yeah, let's get into it, Chad. We are going to do a quick run through on the fundamental side for you, purely because there is that FMC coming out tonight, or if it does come out. That is obviously the main event here tonight, the funds rate. So one thing I want you guys to take note of, and this is something I think a lot of guys misunderstand, is the statement, okay? So FMC statement, 8 o'clock. This is where For example, the press conference is where we see the volatility start to kick in, because that's where people are going to ask questions. We're going to get answers based on a lot of things, as we said. Answers on China, answers on what is happening with the shutdown, answers with a lot of questions. For those questions are all going to be there. But when we're going to get, and if we get, for example, rate cuts, if it's a 25, a 50, things like that, that is all said ahead of the time in the statement. Okay, so be alert from 8 o'clock. If that statement comes out and he does do something where he either says we are pausing, we have the 25, we have a 0.5, that will come out there. 8:30, we will then be getting into the questions that follow up, and that's where more the volatility is going to start kicking in. All right, but just take a note of that for tonight. Prodigy, we will be assisting you where you guys can. Unfortunately, I was thinking about this, Cribbo. Are you going to watch it with the guys?
No. We've got still funeral stuff. We've got the funeral tomorrow.
I was thinking I have that event tonight. Yeah, Chad, I think we...
Yeah, sorry, man. We've got a funeral tomorrow, and we need to get stuff ready, flowers and all of that. So, Chad, if you can... but I honestly don't think it's going to be a big FOMC.
Yeah,
purely because there's no data.
Yeah, I think we will give you guys a little bit of a heads up, and maybe we can call it a little bit of a cheat code, a little playbook. You guys can just look through for whatever is maybe said there. But unfortunately, we're going to have to miss it for you guys tonight. So you already know Chris and myself won't be trading. I've got a open event tonight thing I have to go to, and Cribbo has obviously got plan in there. But yeah, let's go to the charts and see what's happening. So very similar, starting off with the dollar. You guys are going to remember, very simple this morning, what I spoke to you guys about with the daily. Now, if we go to the daily, you're going to see we spoke about the idea that there could be quite a bit of volatility. The big area of interest for us on the day with the dollar marked out for you guys was going to be previous daily high. You wanted to see if it broke. If it closed back in, what was going to happen? It was going to come all the way back down, probably to Asia range and the EQ. And this is where we're going to park the bus until FOMC. So really going to plan there. I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy in the dollar going into this session. But nonetheless, I'm still quite neutral on it. Going over to US 30, still very much bullish. Obviously, nothing has changed on that plan for us yet. On the 4 hour, we did trade nicely down, holding a weekly R1. And the big plan here for us is if you go to those lower time frames, again, this is a simple thing I always talk about with you guys, that you want to see a type of move where you get something like this. So trading down, holding there, you had Asia highs being taken. We said the grabber kick would have been the great play for us, but unfortunately did fall a little bit short there, so that didn't work out. But there you have the break, and now again trading all the way back down, seeing the sweep of Asia lows back in here. Again, this is a very, very aggressive move. I'm not sure what came out, what was said, but something happened again with the US 30. Indices have been doing this lately, but there again was another big jump. It did it the other day for us at 12 as well, and now 12:30 it's done it again. So very, very interesting. But trading up, it is now above that EQ. So technically, if you guys know the drill, on a 5 minute, that's your entry. The break and close above the EQ. So that would have been your entry there. A typical grabber kick, 30 pip stop loss. And there would have been your move 1, 2, 2. And even if you didn't take that, there was your retest and a hold. So there would have been your more safer entry. And either way, you still got TP over there beautifully. So 2 nice plays from the grabber kick if you did get involved in that. Then going over to gold. Now, we are still monitoring this. The big thing for us, yeah, guys, as I said to you, we are looking for those bars there today. We're back at that monthly R1, previous weekly low, all those good stuff, previous daily high. As you said to you, big thing for us, if we can hold daily R1, good chance this thing can go all the way to daily R2 and even up to that next level over there for us, as we can talk about those equal highs. On the 5 minute, this was the play for us. Obviously, we took our 300. The idea was at 360, if you guys remember, but then we pulled it down to 300. Why were we originally aiming for 360? Daily R1, previous daily high, marked it perfectly. And you can see how price, when it did hit there, it had a little bit of consolidation trying to get through. And that's what we always talk about, similar to what Cribbo explained to you guys at the trade yesterday. If it did this, it's going to drive with volume afterwards, and that's what happened there. A little bit of a breakout, but then not getting away, and now you had a fake out back above, now fake out underneath. You just want to see what happens. So the way it's trading, I won't lie to you, a bit of a messy one. As I said, I'm not going to force something here today. If I get a very clean setup, I will go for it. Otherwise, I mean, guys, beautiful trade this morning. We don't need to force it anything now for New York session. But Chad, that's everything for me. Cribbo, over to you, brother. South Korea and US signaled a deal, Keegs. Okay.
Alrighty, Chad. I just want to share. One of our students sent me this earlier. This is what it's about, Chad. Look at this. Keegs, I didn't even show you this. This one of our students just absolutely smashing it. Just a young $24,000. Yeah, Chad, I don't know. This is when you trade the source.
Guys, smashing it, bro.
This is when you trade the source. But no, Chad, beautiful. Okay, let's quickly see.
I'm not seeing other mentors, students doing that.
Nah, they won't.
I'm happy for the student to do it, but the thing is, I'm just saying if they win, they win. But if your students aren't really winning, hence they're not getting there.
Alrighty, Chad. Let me see. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just take this away here. Okay, dollar on the daily, taking 2 previous daily highs, failing to hold above. That is quite a bearish sign, so it could be a little bit bearish for the dollar. This is the zone that we marked out this morning. Said if we can hold there, can get a just divorce, Brian. That is when divorce machine. All right, that's when you've just put meat in it, and it's pumping out sausage. The sausage machine. Chad, but yeah, we mentioned that we could be trading between these zones. Again, beautiful, just flat body daily areas. Nothing complicated, just a level of resistance. And look how beautifully price reacted off that. And now we're going to the other side of the curve. This is what I'm expecting. If we can reject there, we can trade lower. US 30, yeah, Chad, we said this morning if we can hold above here, we can push up. And if we get below this zone and we reject, then we can push down. So this is not necessarily something that I would trade. I would want to see a retest there. But all in all, Jay, second payout for the month. Donkey VF. There we go, ladies and gents. Proof is in the pudding. Lyndon, also one of the members, not students, Chad, I'm joking. We don't have students, community members. Lyndon has been part of Project G. So yeah, this is what it's about, Chad. That right there. End of the day, it's not about ego. It's not about this or that. It's everyone winning. And yeah, let us, Keegs, they don't like us to win. So you know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
We're going to win more. And the community. All right. It's about sharing the sauce. There we go. If you see your brother's bun is dry, throw some sauce in it. Don't throw sauce in his eye, though. You saw what happened with Keegs.
Yeah, it gets a bit messy. And it burns sometimes, guys.
Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you don't catch anything here, this is not normal market movement. So don't stress yourself out going back like, oh, how could I have caught this? This is not normal market conditions. So for me, remember I still said I am bullish for that daily wick fill. If we go back to the daily, and we are about 80% there. We never broke below the previous daily low. Chad, now it's difficult again because we're trading close to the session highs, and I'm gonna say this zone is the source. It's quite a big zone. It's quite a big zone. It's not that big, 40. Okay, that's not too big. Anything in here and it trades out bullish. Anything below here and it trades out bearish. Okay. NASDAQ. I shared this morning that was the potential idea. If we can hold there, we can go bullish. Now it becomes a little bit more tricky because we've already retested that previous daily high. So it held there, we pushed up, and I'm going to say this zone now becomes quite critical right there. Okay, so bullish above here, potentially bearish below here, but then you're going to have to be very aggressive with your trade management once we hit that previous daily high and that 200. Okay. Gold, beautiful. You guys all know there was, I shared a level with you guys. If you check Project G, the one that we took with Keegan was there, and I shared a trade with you guys here. So Project G, if you go and check there, this scenario was also shown out. So you missed out on about 120, but if you go and check there, we clearly marked this out for another 190. So you had two chances. You had the chance just before the open, or actually, yeah, it was just before open, and you had the chance pre-open. Now, for me, looking at this, one thing that I want to state is I'm still bullish, even though we're consolidating around these highs. It's very simple for me, Chad. If we can get above this area right here, that previous daily high, and this area of a little bit of consolidation, you can see a lot of reaction around this level right there. You had that reaction there, consolidation there, holding there, another rejection there. So for me, it's very simple. If we can start to break and hold above here, that is going to be bullish. Even if it goes bearish, I'm not selling, purely because we are currently trading way above the 200 EMA. This is bullish. You guys know the rule very simply. For us, above the 200, we purely look for buys. Below the 200, we're purely looking for sells. Just this little method, Keegan will tell you. I got another voice note this morning. One of our members stating, you cannot be more grateful. It's got two big payouts loading. Just simply by this. Not trying to sell any of this, just keeping to the buys, and that simple rule really just changed his trading around. So that's what I'm looking for. German 30, we had this little zone marked out here. German 30, what is happening here? Still stuck in that range. Asia highs have been taken, Asia lows untapped. So now this is what we are working with. If you really want to trade this, I technically already rejected this. So yeah, this thing could now go all the way basically there, and then if it continues down, it's going to be quite a big move down.
I need my horn.
The rhino horn, yeah, it's open.
All right, there we go. Chad, that is it. Round 4, markets open. Round 6, markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1, fight!
But there we go, ladies and gents. That is the rapid fire analysis.
See what these markets have here for us. Markets are in motion. There we go. Guys are doing well. Quick, guys, if you don't blow that whistle, the market won't open. Hey, Plamena, we see you being part of the chat, yeah.
Plamena.
We see you.
One of the only cool middle-aged women I know. Other ones are a little weird.
So you're going to get her to hate us again.
Plamena. Plamena, make middle-aged women great again. That's what I say.
But I mean, I'm not part of that.
Guys are doing well, mashallah, mashallah. I mean, if you technically think about it, God promised us 85 years, so technically Plamena is not middle-aged yet.
Is this your recovery plan?
Yeah. So if you anything below 85, you're still young. Prime age, there we go. There we go. Alrighty, Chad. We're not end of the month yet. No, it's still
Trading
2 days.
keeps us young. I wish. I mean,
Nah,
I wish.
this trading has aged me and Keegan.
What? Where do I find the verification code for the form? My email has the new logins. I can't find a code.
Yo, Garth, I'm not sure what you... Are you talking about for the WAP? For the WAPL? Then Amina has the secret sauce. Yeah, Lazo, purely WAP. No more Discord.
Only the free Discord will. So for the free community, will be on Discord. Missed out on Keys bomber this morning. So Chad, I am watching the market, but I need to just get this content piece out.
Oh, let's check your cheapest. Who had Caterpillar?
Caterpillar.
Cat, the company. Oh, holy smokes.
Are you retiring us tomorrow, bro? Are you not in that?
No, we were in this, when was it, 2024?
I don't like the we were.
Yo, look at Nvidia. Somebody hit Nvidia as well. Oof. Wish somebody can hit Tesla now a little bit. Are we getting there? We're getting there. Alrighty, gold. Let's see what she's gonna do for us. Nas. FOMC chat, I just want to check. I honestly don't think Powell is gonna, unless they won't have the data. It's already priced in for tonight, December. Okay, December has shifted a little bit, chat. I don't know if you guys see that. Last week it was 91%. This has shifted back to 76%. And then Jan is still 50-50, so the next two are relatively set in stone. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes, please. Chat looks weird without Rook. Joe, where is Rooks? Is Rooks alright? Damn.
And that's the first time we've never seen Rooks.
Bro. Let me phone Rooks. Now that you mention it, I didn't even... Where's Rooksy? Have we added Rooks on WAP yet?
No, but the team is busy with everything.
Okay. Rick's got a kilo. Okay. Guys, not gonna lie. Trading with your partner is the best thing. You bond in a special way. Trading is our pillow talk. Hey. You must join the circle gang then.
See, I'm still watching you, but no trade yet.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I think that could be nice.
Ideally this is a little riskant. Oh, let me pop Rooksy a message.
Man down.
Okay.
Alright, so gold is at now, Chad, previous weekly low.
I'm gonna throw on your screen.
So we'll monitor, see what it does there.
Daco, thanks my brother. Daco already added him.
Has he?
Daco Laza, thanks my brother. Okay, so the website is now back, Chad. We hit a little stop loss on the website yesterday.
Still on my screen.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. And then this morning when the website went live again, there was a little file or something that corrupted. Big shout out to Daco. Only thing is on this homepage photo, I was still, I think, 145 kgs in the shade there. Joe Lindo going for 700 dono. Linden, there were days when your trading account wasn't even that size, eh? Look at where you are now, my brother. Lindwana. If you think about it, remember when you showed me flipping small accounts?
Yo, bro. I remember when you used to post some of those profits.
Flipping accounts now to flipping donors of $700. Chee, Lindwaza. Yo, Chris, it's true. It all started with 100 Rand a day, Chad. Look at that. If you asked Lyndon a couple of years ago, would he donate 700 Rand on a YouTube stream? And that's after he paid $50 to be on Project G as well. So, thank you so much, Lyndon. We call him Lindola. What a weapon. Gee. I think, Keegs, out of all of the Project G members, the 3 people that have been with us from the start and always renew is Lyndon and Amina and them. And then obviously Rian as well, Fossey.
Yeah.
There's a few. There's actually
there's
a few
that's
been
literally
with us,
have been with us since the start.
and it's like clockwork. No, man. Wesley, what are you catching on, my brother?
No, man.
No, man, Wesley. You surely not in Project G, Wes. Bonang is traveling from tomorrow. Then I think he's back in a week or two. Just visa stuff that he needs to sort out. Needs to fly back to Zim.
Alright, Chad. There we go. We are done. So I'm gonna lock in now.
I am in Project G. I woke up at 5:30 and started seeing my own shit on the job. No, man, Weza. At least give yourself the opportunity to make some mistakes, but don't. Yo, you can't. Hey, no, man, Wez. We need to chat to Weza.
Right. Go over here.
That is if we get it.
All right. All the boring stuff is done now, Chad. And looks like we are just in time to see if we can get a nice little trade skier. Jordan, just have educational and entertainment purposes. Fun fact, I've never taken a trade from this stream, just here for the knowledge, support, and unlimited laughs.
Jordan, don't lie. People that say that usually have taken a stream. I could trade on stream. It's usually when they start off with, I took this trade, but it was mostly my own confluences. Nah, I'm joking, Jordan. There's no shame in...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet, Chad. Not because of you, Jordan, but
Project G, you can check out the website www.2gstrading.com. But don't join. I wouldn't join if I was you. Definitely. And there you just joined. Alright, don't join. Don't join.
oh, bro.
Please don't join. Nah, I'm joking, George. There's nothing.
Good on live. YouTube Tomato back to YouTube is a huge delay.
Yeah, so we already know they're cutting rates. Some guys were saying they're expecting the Fed to do a 50. I don't think they'll do a 50, purely because they are data dependent. And how do you cut based off no data? So I think a lot of what Powell is going to talk about tonight is he's going to say data dependent. They're waiting on data.
Bro, this you got fair, yeah. The sell trade yesterday, you guys, in York session, that was just for the copy mentors that you guys had.
Maybe, you never know, Cam. Maybe we were in the bars.
Nvidia has a larger market cap than all of US and Canadian banks combined. I caught the same move like this morning, same entry, coincidence. I'm not saying anything about that.
Alright, chat. It seems NASDAQ is holding this level. So it could get a move to the upside. Looking at US 30, already back above that previous daily high, average daily range. So yeah, NAS could potentially start to push up from this zone. Point of control, but we'll see. Gold is just, and then obviously as mentioned, German 30, we just expect Asia lows to be tested now after that rejection there.
Geek's not taking the bait. Nah, bro. I know the guys are trying to set me up here because they want to be like, check how Keegan's gonna chin these oaks. I'm not saying anything. I'm leaving it.
Wesley, I think there's a code VF15 if I'm not mistaken.
Or 2Gs.
Or
And
2Gs.
15. Keys, if we get a bullish candle closure from the previous weekly low, would you consider ripping it? I am looking for bars, I'll tell you that, but not there, bro. Not there. I think it needs to give us a little bit more momentum, and the reason I'm just saying is the same with anything. If you're starting to see a bit of congestion like this, yes, it's going to drive with volume, and yes, I still love the fact that this is a previous weekly low. From a breakout, this can be a nice retest, but the way, again, we had such a massive trade yet today, we can always enter, like, yeah, even getting above previous daily high, and then you see the run again. So yeah, I will rather sacrifice a few pips here, but then I get a more of a confirmation. There's a tier 25 code as well, TGs, don't forget, 25% off on that one. There we go. I combine them, do I get 30% off? Damn, my bad. The true OES source is only in WAP. Nobody else trades gold like these boys, first in the industry. Brian, well, all I'm going to say is, bro, you got an entry after us. So clearly there's something if we got in the trade before you.
No, Brian said he didn't want to steal the sun from his mentors. That's the type of mentee you want. Saying, let the mentors eat first. The mentees will take the crumbs.
Dane, I won't even lie to you, bro. I 100% was waiting for it as well. Like Chris there. Hey guys, so just started my daily routine. 5 o'clock in the morning. We just take 5 minutes while I have my coffee. Put the O in the sun. Get it good. I was waiting for it, bro. Jeez, these lessons are expensive. James does OES stand for Ons Eet Saam. Keys, I can't steal the light from you guys at your stage here. I'll be great in the chat. You'd be great in the seats there.
I told you, I know, Brian. Brian, that's how humble he is, Chad. He'll give up 150 pips.
So, Lawrence, I very much do agree with you in that essence. Like, to be really honest, I've never taken a trade from the stream. I am immensely learned from the streams, but you need to learn to fish, not to get fed, my opinion. Yeah, so I do very much agree with you, though. I do very, very much agree with you. So, Kyle, two things you guys can see here. So, I'm going to give it to you, and you'll see it very secretively. This was the first entry, which we never got. So this is entry number 1 over here. Uno, Meno, there you go. But we got the entry over there. So our entry was 39.84. This was entry number 1, but we never got entry over here at 39.65. That would have been entry there. So this was, if you were trading this time of the day, and you were paying attention. Unfortunately, Chris and myself were shooting content pieces for our community. But this was then the second entry point we got in.
And then also let me just show them. This was at market open.
I got the entry at 64. So right, you were just underneath us. The guys will know why we took that. That was first choice there. So yeah, 65.76 would have been your exact entry. On a fund account of VF, how long do we have between opening a trade and placing a stop loss if we can use one-click trading?
I've shown you guys how to do it. It's very simple. It's quicker than one step. One click.
Just joined and love the website. There we go.
This was shared as well at the open for the guys. This was on the group. 4012 and 4012.
On a serious note, that was my own analysis. Then I saw on RG, Ori had the same entry like mine. No, it's those boys, Kyle. They are.
Yeah, it is quite difficult to. Okay, but there is something here, Chad. There is.
Those oaks are elite. They trade in the shade.
Yes, bro. I don't know without even looking that that's a comment from.
So first entry was around 8 a.m. 100%. Is there a student discount when joining the 2Gs?
Oh, I'll work on something for you guys.
Lou, we've always said we're not going to discount that, but if you did see, and again, this is a little bit of a sales pitch for you, but someone joined this morning, and literally, we obviously shared this for the guys. You can go check it out on social media. But gold trade this morning already paid for my month's membership. Here we go. So I am part of the O now that I got the same entry. Kyle, I mean, to be fair, bro, you maybe you could be. Because the new trend today is that you have loads and loads of mentees, but none of the mentees trade like the mentor.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, you have amazing students, but none of them trade like you. So how are they your student?
Maybe student of life.
I don't know, bro. It's
Like,
because I always thought about that. Like, how did you mentor someone but you guys trade completely different? That was always a funny one for me.
yeah, that's what I've always said is like, if your strategy is tight, then you and whoever in your community should see the same thing. Because if you guys are seeing something different, then either they don't understand the strategy or they are just catching on their own cock. Brian is moving into his penthouse next week. He said he said we can come visit there next year. He's got 3 extra bedrooms for us. But he said we'll have to wait for Plamena to go on a work trip because she...
Student of line in their pockets. It's just holding. You guys think if we break and close above, gold is going to climb? Yo, we're still bullish on it. Who's the guys to look out for as in South Africa that you stay away from? Obviously, don't want to shame them, as you know, Instagram posts that people start to inbox you. Tennis, that's a long list, bro. It's easier to tell you guys to go to than guys to avoid. It's like ICT Kigo. The problem is ICT has a million concepts. If you've got a handful of concepts and no one trades any of those concepts, then there's a problem.
Brian,
Like, for example, if you trade in something that was never even taught in that concept, then how is that the case? You know what I'm saying?
Plamena, what wine do you like? She said if we bring a case of good wines, then we can come visit when she's also there. Otherwise...
Sure. Congrats, Brian. Damn. If you need building plans for an indoor bridge, I know a guy.
No, there's only one tier, and that's the winning tier, Carlu. There's the winners, and then there's the losers. And we put all of the winners in the same tier.
Yeah.
Plamena, what wine? I feel like Plamena is a multiple wine lover. So, for
But I'm
instance,
definitely
like...
going to go red wine.
No, but here's the thing, though. She's a seasonal
A proper,
person.
like a dry red.
So, during the winter, she would like a red wine, say with oxtail or something like that, meaty. But then during the summer, you want something light, something with more of a fruity note. So, like a nice seafood dish. I don't think she's just that one type of wine drinker, just red. I think it's more occasional and then also seasonal.
I'm going to take half credit for that, Plamena. I don't know if that is a dry red, but at least I was right with the red.
50 cal, it actually does matter. There's
Kalimboa, Flip Rooks isn't yet now. Can someone
no,
drop?
it's already
it's right
up,
above you
up,
there, yeah.
I've pinned it, so.
Okay, yeah. There's right above you, Kalimboa. Want to level up your trade, join Prodigy. There's the WAP link.
Look, people always say, oh, wine is wine. I'll give you a glass of shit wine and I'll give you a glass of good wine and you will immediately know the difference. I promise you.
So, Amina, to answer your question, I have no clue. But I did notice he did a mass, like, unfollowing. So, only follows, like, I think 10 people. And I'm happy I made the cut that I am in that 10. But I don't
Who's
know if
this?
Rydal. But I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing that I'm in the 10.
Yeah, he's never followed me.
So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. The guys he is following look like it's all good people, not bad people. So I'm gonna take that as a win.
No, so wines you can definitely. I was at a wedding once, and the only wine they had was horrific. I had like 2 sips, and I said, "Oh, thanks so much, but I wouldn't even cook with this wine."
Yeah, Carla, I mean, that yes, there is a point for that. I do agree, like, you can have a aspect like that, yeah.
What's that?
That your mentor is just there to help you with psychology and market structure. But not really, like, he can maybe help you adapt your strategy, but he's not teaching you how to trade differently.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
Like when I started, like, and that's why I say I do believe in that as well. So Chris even knows, like, when I really was getting into my rhythm, I had a mentor that helped me with psychology. I then had a mentor I went to for technicals. I then had a mentor I did my fundamental, like, studies underneath, like really learning how to read fundamentals and understand it. So I did basically go to mentors for specific things they were good at. And then brought it into what I do.
Entrepreneurship, Keegs. Just landed another sale. Rooksy, if you're watching, we love you, my brother, and we miss you. But tomorrow when Rooks is back on the chat,
the thing goes skitty kid pop pop and the boom. Boom, boom. You don't know.
I need a mentor to help me make money to pay the mentors.
alrighty, Chad. Potential.
This is growing on us, not gonna lie.
What's that?
You go a little.
Skitty boom, 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 boom. Okay, Chad, if we can close like this in the next minute, we're gonna rip it 100 pip stop. 1-1.
Round 2, here we go.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Skitty pum 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 pum.
Here we go again. Actually, about any good sweet wines, the madam once bought Robinson's sweet wine and her twin said that's crappy wine.
I'm not really a sweet wine guy. If you're looking for like a dessert wine or something that's semi-sweet, Beierskloof makes a very nice dessert wine, but it's not. You're not gonna drink on it. It's more you're gonna have it. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. You gotta drink it as like a dessert afterwards, say small tot. But I'm more a red wine guy. I'm not really. I enjoy, for instance, something that I enjoyed quite a bit. Yeah, I forgot the name again. What is it? Simon sorry, Chad, I just want to quickly see. There's one wine here. I bought 2 cases and it never made it back to P because we were traveling back from. We stayed on our way back. I'm gonna tell you now. It's got this weird German name. Where is it? Come on. Was it Simonsa? It was Simonsa. It's like a Gewürztraminer. Chad. Keeks. So the one night, the place we stayed at Nasna had like the call tub, and it was like raining. And I already had a bottle of Jamala Gewürztraminer, and at one stage, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Elsie came out there. She's like, "It's raining," and I'm sitting there with my bottle of wine. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yes, dude, this is incredible."
It's just like I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay. But that was it was like a semi-sweet type of, it's I don't want to say a late harvest wine. It is quite a late harvest wine. That's why it's so sweet. It's when the grapes are almost raisins. And I was drinking, especially because I was hot in the tub. Even though they say man's not hot, I was getting hot. So that with a little bit of ice, I was hot. Just placed my TP there. Man's not hot. Never hot.
Never hot.
And then the pinotage that's very nice is the diesel from Beyerskloof. Very nice wine. It last year won the prize for the best pinotage. The story behind this is this was the winemaker's dog, Diesel, and so he named the wine after his dog Diesel that passed away.
What is this already, bro?
And then another very nice one, very very cheap, is Van Leeuweren's African Java. Very very nice, cheap. It's most probably one of the cheaper wines, and it's honestly a good drinking wine. African Java. Don't look at the price. It is really good. You guys can also pinotage. Jana Jordan, Beyerskloof, they are the pinotage kings. Which one is that, Brian? The bottle wine wrapping Jamal just one more time. Which one is that, Brian? The diesel or the...
We just drink Zamalek this side. Hey, boys.
But Chad, honestly, for $80, this is most probably the best pinotage you can get for $80. There's nothing wrong with this. If I had to put this into a glass for somebody that is not really, I don't want to say a wine drinker, but somebody that every now and again drinks wine, you would think it's an expensive bottle. And if I told you it was $80, you would be like, there's no way. Oh yeah, the diesel. Alrighty, Chad, what I am going to monitor is we are currently back at that level. Previous daily.
I'm going to 50 pip stop now, purely because we were at a 50 pip basically already. So
okay,
I'm going to minimize my stop.
I agree with you. I don't think that's a bad move. All we want to see now is what is going to happen. 50. Because we can reject quite heavily here, and then we are in trouble.
So instead of going break even, just give it the 50. So we've really already minimized risk. So even if we see this thing turn around, it's still a 250 pip day now.
Yeah, I think the internet was struggling there a little bit.
Yeah, I did kick off and back on.
Gold about to dump? I hope not, but if it dumps, I hope you're in the cells. Yeah, sorry, chat. I think the internet wasn't stable now because even my phone struggled to connect to my terminal. Lekkerste wyn, brandewyn. Hey, Brandon wine. Let's see what the dollar's doing. Okay, dollar's back about that zone. I don't think this trade is bad as long as we... I will say though, Keeks, if we close outside of this zone, I'll kill it. If this candle closes outside, yeah, I'll kill it in the next 1 minute. That's your average daily range. Previous daily high, point of control. So if we close outside here, bearish engulfing, that's not a good sign. But if we can close inside there, I'm still fine with it. But then this is technically a rejection to continue down. Otherwise, closing inside here, next candle can break to the upside. So this is what I'm monitoring here, chat. PJ, I think your diet is bad. That's why you're getting the soy brunt. I think you just got to sharpen up that diet a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily the wine giving the soy brunt. Lekker vol stasie pasteetjies.
Fortunately, I have to still hold that, bro. That is...
No, it's still valid for me. No, it's inside that zone, yeah, so I'm still happy. PJ, last night we were at a school meeting, my son's new school. So I had dinner quite late, and my goodness, did I not wake up this morning with a little bit of a soy brander. PJ, you know what happened to me once? I actually thought it was those triple X mints, but it was actually Rennies. And I actually had I think it was 15 Rennies, and I basically overdosed on the Rennies, and phoned the ambulance, and they rushed me to King Pie, and I quickly had to eat 4 pepper steak pies just to stabilize me. Alright, the younger guys won't get that, but if you get it, enjoy it. Oh. Chat. Okay, I think I'm more middle-aged than Plamena for me. Goeie and Chris. Hey, that joke always gets me. The Rennie overdose joke. Feel free to use it at your next bra. Don't crack the joke too early in the evening. Wait a little bit later after the guys have had a few beer skis or whatever.
You're telling more dad jokes here.
Oh, sorry, man. Just it. Bro was like me there one night. And I'm also getting cracked up, but I'm laying on the couch, so obviously my glasses are down like this. And I don't know what I pressed, and it was on the self cam. And I should have actually just screenshotted that. It's like that.
Oh, and they send you that message, account breached. Yeah, comes another one.
Yeah, Chad, very simply for me, closure outside of this range here. But while we're inside here, it is still good. I think this is that lady that swears a little bit.
Yo, I can't even tell you now. What's the time frame?
5 minutes. This is the 5 minutes.
Nice one, thanks. No problem.
I want to rent it so bad I'll go and buy a garage party.
Just if I may ask, why you live for buyers at the moment? Because I am in sales.
Sophie, for me, gold is bullish. And if you look at it, we always talk about this average daily range. So unless we really start trading away aggressively from it, if we tend to hold it, there's a high potential that gold can actually push 2 standard deviations. So it's, if you think about it yesterday, if we take yesterday quickly as an example, I think this reversed very close to the standard deviation. Okay, there was already 2 standard deviations. But you can use your standard deviation levels almost as a pivot as well. So for instance, yeah, you'll check currently holding as a resistance. And then once we start holding above it, okay, let's forward a little bit. Once we start holding above it, then this will try and progress to the daily flip. Okay, even though we were bearish yesterday, it will then go from your average daily range to your daily flip. I don't know if it got there yesterday. I don't think it did. Did it? No. Okay, but it did try though. Now, if you look at it the same way, that's why I said your sales can definitely work. So if we close below this average daily range area there, definitely sales can. Then it will come back all the way potentially to the daily flip, which is down here. But if we start to hold here and we start to get comfortable above this average daily range,
Yeah.
you could potentially have a move. At least try, or I don't know, maybe even the FOMC pushes it there. But there's a probability of this thing going $58 to the upside. And if you go and backtest this, we've seen it multiple times. No, Sean, so I don't know if you can see on the top right of my screen, our average daily range is based off the last 20 trading days. So that average daily range you see there is based off the previous 20 days worth of trading. So technically the previous month's candles, or the last 20 days. And from that, we get a standard daily range. So currently the average daily range for gold is $60. The average top wick is $20. The average bottom wick is 32. And yeah, so that is where we get our data from. It's nothing to do, it's based off a daily time frame. So on average, this is where your average daily range is. No, I don't buy stuff like that. Many thanks for that. Absolute pleasure, my brother. What are your thoughts on Martin beating Samson? I don't know if that's for you, Kigalazy.
It's a tough one, bro. Like I love Samson. Martin did look good, probably the best he's looked in a long time. But I don't know. You know, it's a hard conversation for me to have, because straight off the bat, like, I don't believe Samson should have been that far down. It really was an interesting one for me. Like, I won't lie. The open was a big one. I mean, even for example, throwing Hardy back into the conversation. Yeah, bro, there's a lot there, but I think if you had to edge it, probably Martin does take it, bro. But it just sucks, because as I say, for me, Samson probably is the last like old school bodybuilding. I'm sure you know what I mean. So yeah.
First time watcher from Ireland. Hope yous are well. Welcome, my brother.
Bro, so here's my thing. You know what? It's a hard take, which a lot of guys aren't gonna like. Kyle is the same thing as a fitness influencer. He's the same thing as a Furu in trading. Yes, he's got a great physique. He's got but he's good on social media. And what I mean by that is he's all hype, but he doesn't really deliver. When Oaks have been in this industry for so long, tell you so much, and you want to tune all of them and tell them that they don't know shit, yet they've seen some of the greatest bodybuilders to ever walk the planet, and then tell them you will be Mr. Olympia, and then when you get this bad result, now you go and think, see, this is corrupt, people don't know what. No, it's actually you in your head. You don't know shit. Yes, you are a great bodybuilder, but you can't say you are all the way above these other guys yet. Like, you haven't got there, you haven't done it. And again, I think that just comes to the attitude. He's got a very, very bad attitude problem, because, and where I say there's the pure difference of look how he handles things, look how he treats people, look how he goes on. And then we're going to take Chris. I don't know, for those that saw the video, how Chris got emotional when he saw Ramon win, because he knows what it meant for him after all the challenges, after all the battles they had on stage. When he saw Ramon win, he got emotional for him. And that's that thing where you're doing it for the
Chad,
sport.
sorry man, I just went break even. I'm still in here. I went break even. Simple reason is this is the first rejection there. We pushed up again, failed. We closed bearish now, failed again. We at that point of control. I do still like the trade. It's purely just I would have loved to see a candle break above here. So
Yeah, I'm a little in profit. I'm closing. I'm not even gonna.
I literally
Yeah,
just
just
there
it's
break
not
even.
moving.
Yeah, there's break even. I don't want to. I would have loved for this structure to be above here and not below it, because if you look left here, you can see that rejection there. So that rejection there. So yeah, that's me out at break even. I don't want to sit in it. It is a previous daily high. I don't want to risk.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie though, but
that's
I
cooked.
also have to go though. That was the trade for me. I'm not gonna take anything. Cribbo, I don't know. You're gonna hang around still a bit.
No. I'm cooked
Yeah,
as
Chad,
well.
sorry. It's just I just said we do have stuff on. We have to get home, get ready for this event. And then I mean we had a great trade this morning, so we don't need to sit around and look for another entry and stuff like that now. What an absolute go CBAM is man's intelligence, philosophy, and 100%, bro. Chris, what happened to that guy whose wife was creating bots or something like that? I think he's still around, like in the chat and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Chad, I think that's going to be it though for the session. We're going to wrap it up there. Cribbo, closing remarks from you, brother.
No, I think it's good. FOMC tonight, not expecting too much. Like I said, there's no data. Fed always talks about being data dependent. If you're dependent on data, what are you going to tell the people? So I think I don't think much is going to happen. Maybe it drops the ball on one or two questions, but I'm not expecting anything too intense.
Oh, there we go. Chad, yeah, from my side, I think, you know what, I do still think he could drop something, and purely because there has been a little bit of releases, and purely I think the pressure is on. So I agree with Chris, but I also at the same time think Powell's also that guy, bro. He always wants to play that card that no one's thinking of, and it's like, there's nothing for us yet. Tonight's the night I'll drop something where they're not going to expect it. So that's my only thing with Powell. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be trading it. I'm out. Chris is busy, so we really aren't trading it. We'll send something for the Prodigy guys to maybe just assist you if you want to trade it. But Chad, great day on the markets. It's actually been a very amazing week for us. So we're just going to hopefully continue this. If you guys are new, please subscribe, drop a like. That's all we ask from you. Everything else is for free. And then again, Chad, Project G all moved over to WAP now. So again, we are still migrating the last few people, but basically I'm pretty sure I think everyone is moved over at this point. But Chad, as always, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here as part of this amazing community. Trade safe, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Peace.
Swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out